Hi everyone, Craig Hocknull here, PGA Professional. We're at the 2025 PGA Merchandise Show. I'm here with Jessica Robinson, Vice President of Operations for MMI. We are the Golf Bag Storage Solutions company for you. We don't just store golf bags, we store all kinds of stuff. So Jessica's going to run us through some of the things that these particular beautiful units can do for us at our golf course. So Jessica, why don't you tell us a little bit about the system and how it operates?
Absolutely. So we have what's called a high-density mobile shelving system. It's designed to save space and increase product storage capacity. As Craig mentioned, it's not just for golf bags. You can also store push carts, apparel, all sorts of merchandise. Very versatile in length, depth, and height, with a variety of elevations for whatever you want to store. So as you can see, in a space where you would traditionally have maybe 2 or 3 static units, we're able to give you 5 high-density mobile shelving systems with just 1 aisle. There's various types of movement. You can either take the system and manually push it and pull it. It also has a nice foot brake down here, locks into place. You open it up. We also have what's called a mechanical assist. It has an upper sprocket, a lower sprocket, works like a bicycle chain. You turn the system for ease of movement, depending on weight and the length of your carriages. The system also comes with a variety of options. We have melamine end panels. We have grid wall end panels. You can hang additional items, belts, gloves, whatever you may need on the ends to pick up extra real estate. We also have some pegboard at the end, another hanging option. And then within the system, we can talk about the golf bags.
Yeah.
Let me open up this one
here. Open it up. We can see these beautiful golf bags stored, separated. We have labeling that we can add on there for organization through numbers or alphabetized.
And then we also have a variety of options. This is purely aesthetic, but in between what's called tracks, with the system rolls on, we can do a turf, we can do a tile, or you can just leave it raw plywood, or you can just leave the concrete alone as it is between the tracks. But just a couple of cool options for aesthetic purposes.
Yeah, and I think that also helps practically too, because if something falls down, tees or golf balls or whatever, they typically won't get stuck in the system. If it's just straight on the concrete floor, sometimes those things get stuck underneath there. Whereas with the turf flooring, it does look way better. Yep. And then also we have, you know, the ability to kind of catch it and stop it from getting stuck underneath there.
Absolutely, Craig. And then we just have these pegs here. They're just attached. You just have a thumb screw that tightens them up, and it's just a bag separator, but they are adjustable. So if you want to loosen the thumb screw and move it over, maybe you have somebody wants to put 2 bags here, or you want to store a push cart here, anything else.
Yeah, we can lower it for junior bags, shorter bags as well.
Yes, we can take these hooks off, these pegs off and move them down here, and then you can store your junior bags as well. Absolutely.
Yeah, one thing I think is going to be super cool for golf pros is to really optimize this storage space. So show us on this end what the other pieces of the puzzle are, because I think, you know, we can always store, where a lot of people are familiar with this. We, you know, in the golf industry, we might call it a Rolodex, you know, that's like this type of thing, where we know we're storing our golf bags vertically, right. But we also have options for horizontal, push carts, clothing. One thing I think is super cool is lockable cages. So yep. We can have, you know, we can have our storage like right here where we have our golf bags, but then up above it, if you have more ceiling space, we can also put retail merchandise locked up. Yes. Tell us a little bit about those options.
Absolutely. So the system is also very useful for the retail side of the business. As you can see, we have hang bar options where you can hang merchandise. And if you only want to hang merchandise and maybe store something beneath, you can absolutely do that. You can see the system is very unique, that you can put shelves below and you can put hanging above. We absolutely can put a lockable cage on the front just to lock up merchandise, maybe of higher value. We can also make the openings greater for push carts or anything else that you want to store here. So it has an apparel application with the hang bar, and then a variety of shelves as well for whatever you may want to store on there.
Yeah. So as we just kind of wrap up this video, tell us a little bit about MMI as a company and where the company started and really golf is something that we can do at MMI, extremely high level, high quality, quickly, at a great price point.
Absolutely.
But that's not where we started, right?
That's correct. So we started out manufacturing high-density mobile shelving systems for the media industry, hence our birth name, Mobile Media, mobile systems for the media industry. Back in the late 80s, storing VHS tapes, we had clients like HBO, Rainbow Networks, and as electronic filing came out and HIPAA laws became greater, we decided to break into the retail industry. So we rebranded as MMI Storage Solutions, and we sell predominantly to the retail industry. We put this system in what's called their back of house or their stock room. And again, it's designed to save space, increase product storage capacity. So our clients range from high-end Louis Vuitton, Dolce & Gabbana, Gucci. We also have a lot of shoe retailers, Adidas, JD Sports. So the system, again, is very versatile, and it's for hanging apparel, storing shoes, handbags. And as we press into the retail industry, now we start looking to diversify into the golf industry. We're doing some industrial work. So MMI is really looking to utilize the system that we manufacture in other applications, and that's why we're here today at PGA Show.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I think it's something that a lot of golf pros take for granted, is just like, how does the system work at their club? So what's really important for a lot of golf pros to understand is we can customize this for everybody.
Absolutely.
So your ceiling height, the size of your space, we can do retail backstock. You know, like a lot of golf places, golf clubs that I've worked at have maybe an assistant's office, right? You know the assistant's office I'm talking about. It's like this little cubby tucked away. There's a couple computers, but then the pro owns the shop, and there's all the merchandise is back there, and you're like, how do I get to the club head covers? And you got to move 3 boxes to do that. So if we can basically compact all of your stuff into smaller footprint, then we just maximize the space, and we can go as high as we need to go up to the ceiling. We can go as long as we need to go. We can use the different mechanisms to easily maneuver it back and forth.
That's correct.
So basically, what you need to know as a golf pro is we can customize all of our systems, static ends, rolling middles, all of that kind of stuff. We can customize it to you and your golf operation, and not just the pro shop. Like, we can do this down at the maintenance yard.
Yep.
We can do this in the kitchen. I've been to some places where the food and beverage department stores a lot of their dry goods.
Yep, absolutely.
It's all static racks. They could really maximize their space. So when you're having your department head meetings and you're talking to your food and beverage director, general manager, let them know, hey, you could maximize and optimize your storage in your department as well. So awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Craig.
No, this is so fun. The PGA Show, basically the entire world comes here. We're glad to have you join us virtually on our YouTube channels and also on Instagram. So we're just super happy to be here. The show doors are getting ready to open up. Floods of golf pros are going to be coming in. We're hoping to meet you. We're here at booth 2181. So come and join us. And right here at MMI Golf Storage Solutions, we're here to help you and get your golf course organized.
Yeah, thank you very much.